Obi Nigeria's Messiah? Is he the one that will take Nigeria to the promised land? What do you think?
Taking Nigeria to the promised land. Even Moses himself could not fulfill that promise.
I like. Hello, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. How you doing today? You're welcome. This is the Trapzone Podcast. My name is Mr. Confess, and you know how we do it. Today is going to be a fantastic show because we have a very elegant lady in the building. She has joined us on the show. The one and only Sharon is in the building. How you doing, Sharon?
I'm very fine and I'm glad to be at the show today. I am Sharon Charles and we are here to talk about the election and how to move our country forward for the election coming up 2023.
Yes,
and I'm happy to meet you, Mr. Comfort.
I'm happy to meet you too. Thank you. The way you said it now, I feel like voting for you. Are you contesting?
Sincerely speaking, I am not there yet. I'm not even looking at that picture now.
You are in Nigeria and you are young, you are above 18, so the constitution says once you are 18, you can be voted for and contest for.
Yes, but I think my position right now is to see that we get a good leader on that seat 2023.
Okay, so which means we have a good leader coming. Yes. Distinguished guests, without further ado, we are going to be talking about the Peter Obi tsunami. I know it's the topic on everybody's lips. It's the name on every young
Peter
Nigerian.
Obi,
yes, let's call it spade a spade. Let's call it spade a spade. I'm not going to say I am an obedient necessarily. I'm still not going to say I am not, but because it's my tribe, so tradition would demand that I reckon with my tribe. Distinguished guests,
talking about your tribe, you should not vote a man because he's from your tribe. You should vote a man because it's right to be on the seat.
Okay. No. When I mean my tribe, I'm talking about the the young demographic. The youth.
Yeah.
The youth are my tribe. That's what I meant. So
identify that now.
So we are clear on that.
Yeah.
So the Peter Obi tsunami. I don't know how to describe it, but Peter Obi emerged on the scene. I wanted to say miraculously, because he has not really been a player, like the old-time player, like the big boys,
like from the shadow back to the face.
So it's something for our political setting. This is good. This is great. The movement is massive, but however, we just want to pigeonhole into this thing behind the movement or within the movement. Is Peter Obi Nigeria's Messiah? Is he the one that will take Nigeria to the promised land? What do you think?
Taking Nigeria to the promised land. Even Moses himself could not fulfill that promise.
I like that.
So talking about taking us to the promised land, I from the whole play that's been going on back to back, online, physically, and everything, I feel Peter Obi has the chances of helping the country.
The chances.
But
the chances of helping the country, the chances of winning the election.
The chances of winning the election, because if you win the election, you can be able to help the country. Do you understand? So he has the chances because of the way the whole movement is going. One, why I said this is because Peter Obi himself, nobody thought he was going to go this far. He just came out from nowhere to Labour Party. From Labour Party, we thought Labour Party was just going to be a normal party that comes like AA and all that came and they faded. Do you understand? Like AA, that was Roger Sokolosha's then. So at the end of the day, from nowhere, Labour Parties become like the number second or third strong political party that is moving.
Does that translate to votes? Does that translate to what's it called? Even if he gets to win, does that really matter? That yes, the hype the movement is getting now, I don't know, the progress the movement is actually getting, is that enough to say that yes, this is the person that will really, because trust me, I'm scared of, we've been here before.
Yes,
we've been here.
We've seen a lot.
For the opportune time we've been here, we've had people come out to say, in fact, some people they've called some people Jesus Christ.
We've seen a lot.
Some people are Jesus Christ. These are the people who are coming to, in fact,
they're changing this, we are sweeping the broom, we are moving it.
When Buhari was coming, his people told us that Buhari was, the way they presented him, it was like a magic wand. He's bringing a magic wand. Just wave and everything will just appear. But that's not the case now. And we've started it again with Peter Obi. Especially the young Democrat. The young people are all out. We know every young Nigerian, exception of, let me not mention. But most young Nigerians are rooting for Peter Obi. You think Peter Obi has what it takes? Let's talk. Has what it takes to change the fortune of this country?
First of all, to start with, when a man presents himself, he makes you believe he has everything it takes
When a man presents himself.
Yes, he makes you believe he has everything it takes to get you to believe that he's the best candidate or best person to get whatever he's chasing. Do you understand? So talking about Peter Obi being the best or having the ability to give us the best in the future would come after we've seen him on that seat.
To come after we've seen
Yes, because Buhari them came with the same pattern. Do you understand? Like APC came with the same pattern. Past PDP came with the same pattern of promises on making us believe that the candidate they are presenting to us has this mindset of carrying us to the next place until they got to that seat before we can be able to detect that this person.
Don't you think that's a fatal error? For us to wait until they get to the throne before or they get to the mantle of leadership, because we can tell. That's a costly mistake.
That's the thing.
For decades. Is there no way we can be able to tell, detect, gauge these guys' minds, gauge their minds on national issues before elections, to know that, okay, once this person gets to win or gets to that place, they have the capacity, just like they claim, not just by mere paying lip service,
yes,
but of course, they have what it takes. We've seen their capacity, their track record, they are able to prove. Is there no way
talking about track record?
Personally,
me myself, the only reason why I will want to stand with Peter Obi, not because I'm from his tribe, not because he's the perfect human being right now to be on that seat, but because of the fact that you're talking about track record. Track record comes with the fact that he has been a governor somewhere before, and he was able to give a good record with whatever that has to do with the financial side of that record. Do you understand? So talking about Peter Obi with his record right now, I would stand
to take you on the last statement you just made.
The record.
Yes, the record.
Yes,
when he track record
yes,
in Anambra.
Yes.
Excuse me, Anambra State is not Nigeria. Anambra State is a small, minute, composition of this country. So if Anambra State is the pedestal we are looking at to judge Peter Obi, to say that he has what it takes to actually, I will also fault that. I will. Because to be honest, we've seen governors who in the past also have been fantastic at their jobs. Okay, let me take that back. Not necessarily fantastic, but they've tried to an extent, because I don't know a Nigerian governor who has done excellently so well that I will say that if this man becomes the president, the only person that comes to mind now should be Fashola, former Lagos State governor. He did well to an extent, alright, he did well. If not the fact that we don't have continuity in government. When we talk about continuity, it's lip service. Because there are a lot of things that Fashola did in Lagos have been undone by previous administration that came after him. Which, for me, is madness. That's number one on this side. But the other way, we can see that because he did very well in Lagos when he was governor, what happened? They called him and they gave him super minister, 3 portfolio for him to hold. Are those ministries actually doing as fantastically well as would have expected? This is the 7th year into their dispensation and we are coming to a close. Fashola has not done that fantastically well, if you ask me. Now we have bottlenecks. It's not his fault entirely. We have bottlenecks, but we cannot now blame him alone. But we also blame him because we found that the capacity you had as a governor, we will judge you. Now you're saying the same thing. Peter Obi did well to an extent, well in Anambra. So because of that, he will do fantastically well as a president of Nigeria.
Now, Peter Obi has never been a president, but he has been a governor. And then I'm not in the support of being on Peter Obi's side completely, because I'm the kind of person that I do not judge someone based on just the first results you give, but how you end it up. Do you understand? How did the result comes out at the end of the day? That's what matters for me. Peter Obi was one. You're talking about corruption in Nigeria, and you want to put somebody in the seat right now as a president. You have to put somebody with the mindset of not being corrupted.
How do we know that Peter Obi is not corrupt? How?
We're going to know. We know that because he has given the EFCC forces to go ahead and do a research on him.
That still does not mean that he doesn't have the tendencies.
No, he was able.
Let's call it spade a spade. He's in Nigeria.
He was able to come out from his seat without any debts being kept on his record. He came out with a particular amount of money that, as in the treasure box of Anambra State, he came out with a particular amount of money that was no governor would come out right now and boast that they did that.
Okay.
Do you understand? I'm judging with just that little, because in your house, if you want to be a great leader in your house, your children will be able to come out and say, my father will do this. This is what my father can do. Just that if you're a father in your house and you're coming out and your children cannot, as it boastfully say to you that I am confidently saying this, my father cannot do this when he gets there, my father can do this when he gets there, that means you're not capable of being a leader in your own house. So what I am saying at the round up of all this conversation is that Peter Obi might not be the perfect picture to people right now, but I believe if chances are given to him, he might do better than other leaders that have been there because of his past record with the states that he led. Okay, do you understand? So that's my own take.
I'm not going with you.
Yes.
Because I don't believe
nobody has to go with me.
No, I don't. Of course I'm not. And again, I'm just trying to be careful.
We have to be careful.
I had a show last Monday and I told somebody in the show, I was telling them, I was talking about the emergence of P2B, the excitement. I like it, but in the excitement, in that furor that we have, can we curb our enthusiasm? Can we ask ourselves key questions? I'm not saying P2B is not the best man for the job. Neither am I saying he's the best man for the job. But we are saying there should be a way. For me, there should be a way to dip into their minds. It's easier said than done. That's what I'm saying. So let's curb our enthusiasm. We've been here before. We've seen people came to tell us how they are Jesus Christ.
So many people have deceived this
young
country.
Nigerians, to me, I feel we should ask the right questions, even including the P2B. For me, I've not really seen the atmosphere that he has created and say, let's come and talk heart to heart. Young people need to interrogate these questions. How are you going to do it? I've heard a lot of things he said. Yes, from carry the Nigerian economy from a consumption economy to a production economy.
The salary to the government and all that. It's easy to say.
Easier said.
Yes.
Man, how are you going to do
it?
Nigeria has a lot of bottlenecks. I'm not freaked by oratory prowess. When you talk well, I'm not freaked by it. How are you going to do it? However, I think we'll dissect this.
My major concern about Peter Obi is to know if he's coming to that seat as a president to hold the country together, or he's coming to the country to divide it because he's coming from the Biafra regime, whatever. Right? So that's my own take.
That this conversation cannot go on.
Yes, but it should be on the next.
Before they off our mic, we off it by ourselves.
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much, Sharon.
Yeah.
Tell
us what you think about Peter Obi. Is he capable of being the president of this country or not? Is this word enough to keep us going or giving us the right to actually vote for him? Because people have come to this seat that he is planning to go to and they've done so much crazy things that has brought us to this place.
On the comment section, tell us what do you think, alright? Does he have what it takes? Alright? Is it more than just talking? That's what I say.
Yeah.
Our next episode is going to be a bumper package. Trust me, we raise very important angles. People will be coming to divide the country because it's from a region that have been
clamoring for what? So we need to know what his aim are. We going to be one Nigerian, or are you coming to? Because we need one Nigerian to succeed.
Amen.
Actually.
Amen to that. On the next episode, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going deep on these topics. Thank you for joining us from anywhere you are. My name is Mr. Confess,
and I am Sharon Charles.
We will meet you on our next episode.
Thank you.
It's going to be exciting. We are out.